Hi, it's John, and welcome to the channel. 11:24 a.m. Friday, September the 5th. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm in a really good mood right now. I've got my big blue mug of coffee with me. I'm in an appreciative mood right now, and I appreciate a Canadian politician today. And I have thanks for this Canadian politician, and that would be the leader of the Conservative Party of Canada, Pierre Poilevre, because today Pierre Poilevre and the Conservative Party of Canada ended the EV mandate in Canada. Now, you may say, John, Pierre Poilievre's not the leader of the country. Mark Carney did that. No, that's not true. Pierre Poilevre needs to take credit for ending the EV mandate, or at least take some of the credit, as he should take credit for many things, and only the good things that have happened in Canada since the beginning of the year, because the Conservative Party and Pierre Poilevre have been leading the agenda in this country for months now. And if it wasn't for him and the Conservatives, nothing good would be happening in this country. So let's go back and take a look at a few of the things that Pierre Poilevre has done for this country. Here he is, back in August, talking about the EV mandate.
Thank you very much. The electric vehicle mandate is that the Liberals are imposing on Canadians is a complete and utter disaster.
It is an utter disaster, and then we get this headline today, Carney pauses electric vehicle mandate. He wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Poilievre and the Conservatives and others making an issue out of this. You'll remember when he had this to say.
Because I will axe the tax, and I will axe the tax with delight.
He would axe the tax. That would be the carbon tax. I said way back when Mark Carney came out and did this executive order signing about getting rid of the carbon tax. Sure. I said Poilievre should take credit for the carbon tax and getting rid of it back. When was the date on this? March the 14th. Mark Carney took credit for this. If it wasn't for Poilievre, this never would have happened. Mark Carney, the guy who said carbon taxes are too low. What else has he done? Major breaking, Poilievre announces 2.3 million new homes by 2030.
Be restored. And that is why I'm announcing today a plan to build 2.3 million new homes.
So he announced to build new homes. And of course, Mark Carney had to follow up on this because he had no plan to do this. He will never achieve this the way things are going. But if it wasn't for Poilievre, he would have said this.
Today, I'm announcing that my new Liberal government is flipping the script on housing.
Yeah, he's going to build more houses. That's what he said he was going to do. Thank you for Pierre Poilevre for saying that. What else has he done? Poilievre jokes about Carney's soft on crime policies.
You know, the former Liberal Justice Minister actually had his car stolen 3 times. This is a true story.
So this happens at the Calgary Stampede. He's joking about cars because we've got so much car theft here. And if it wasn't for Mark Carney and the Liberals, they'd be doing nothing about crime. But if we go to their website, this goes back to April 10th, Mark Carney's Liberals released plan to fight crime, protect Canadians, and build safer communities. Again, we thank Pierre Poilevre and the Conservative Party for driving the agenda here. What else can we talk about here? Well, Pierre Poilevre talks about more money for defense. Let's hear what he had to say here.
For years, the Americans have demanded we do more in defense. But the truth is, Canadians have been demanding exactly the same thing. And so I will commit that any extra revenue generated from expanded trade with the United States will go right into our armed forces. We will hit our 2%. We will take back control of our Arctic waters from the Chinese.
So he talks about the 2% for defense. And of course, Mark Carney never would have done that if it wasn't for Pierre Poilevre and the Conservative Party. Here he is.
With investments of over $9 billion this year, Canada will reach our 2% NATO pledge, 2% of GDP NATO.
He never would have done this if it wasn't for Pierre Poilevre and the Conservatives. So my thanks to Pierre Poilevre for doing all of this for Canada. Now, Mr. Carney, why don't you take Poilievre's lead on the following things? Get rid of Bill C-48. Get rid of Bill C-60. Get rid of the second carbon tax on fuel. Get rid of the emissions cap. And listen to the man, because he's driving the agenda. He has good ideas. And for the people who voted for Mark Carney and the Liberal Party, you could have had Poilievre. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. I tip my big blue mug of coffee to Pierre Poilevre and the Conservative Party of Canada. I'll see you in the next one.